my camera's rolling. Your camera's checking connection. You're live.
All right, let's let the room populate, and just let me know when people are coming aboard. We've got another live stream here today. What time is it? I don't know. I don't watch on. And you've got my phone now, so I don't know anything.
It's 5.
Huh?
06.
5:06. Okay.
5.
It's been a while since we started one of these at 5, but usually I like to say Fridays at 5, but they ended up being Fridays at 6, Fridays at 7, so on and so forth.
Okay, there's people.
Okay. Should I start?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey everybody. That's me turning on. Hey everybody, it's Bayzat again here with another Friday live stream for you guys. We're back in HD mode, so we're recording on Instagram Live on my phone, and then we've got another phone recording widescreen, high definition for the YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to start the video with this. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and all of those nice things. Help me get to 10,000 subscribers, because I really want to get to the YouTube studio, and I believe I need 10,000 subscribers to do that. So if you're watching this now and you like this type of content, then for sure tune in and you will see more. Well, you'll see these every weekend posted after the Friday live stream on Instagram. And we're sort of trying to make new and I don't even know what I'm saying, but new and interesting content. We're just trying to try and keep all the information coming your way. So you'll see a little bit more YouTube stuff starting this weekend when we launch the Toxic Avenger trailer. So that's going to be coming up this weekend. And next Friday, the 21st, we release the Toxic Avenger collection. So you're going to want to check that out for sure. I'll go over some of the details of that gene today, but maybe we can start off with any questions that might have been flowing through. Nothing yet. Okay, well, I guess it's still early in live stream land, or maybe there's just not a lot of questions today. So just to give you guys an update on where we're at. Sorry I wasn't live last week. I came back from Vegas. We did a couple of days there. We were doing a trade show, meeting with many of our retail partners, getting them all sorted out for their fall/winter 2020 deliveries. So I've done a couple of previews of that collection. We can check out some of that stuff today as well if you guys want. So I ended up coming back to Montreal like Friday morning on a red eye, so I didn't make it into the office, and I just couldn't do a live stream that day. Question?
Pair of J's says, when the Island Blues being released?
That's a good question. I would have to check my trusty release schedule, and that is if you guys. Oh, that said, sometimes the release schedule. It's for the most part accurate. Sometimes there's a few delays with things like the All Conditions. It was supposed to come out today, but there was a little delay with that. I will keep you guys updated with the release date of that one, but the Island Blue is coming out. Oh, Risa's letting me know.
Blue is 28th.
The 28th. So in 2 weeks from now, the Island Blue. So watch out for that. That comes in men's and women's fits. We've got the jacket as well. So that's our, what is that, 10 ounce lightweight with stretch? I think so. Yeah.
It's also Japan Heritage.
Oh, yes, the Japan Heritage All Black comes out that day as well. It's a double release day. So you've got a hardcore denim and a great summer weight light blue, light color, vintage blue color jean. Yeah.
Is there a pair of faded True Grit lying around?
This is what I have. So I've been wearing the True Grits myself. I've been wearing these since the summertime. So I would say I started wearing these in June. So you can see they're coming along. They actually look much more impressive in the sun. These have probably been washed twice. I think I washed them once after about 3 months, and then once again because they were starting to get pretty filthy. So they're really starting to come along. I'd say after another 6 months or so, and I'll probably be very happy with where they're at. I really like the progression that I've had so far. I'm looking forward to them to getting like a lot brighter blue. So I'm going to continue to wear them, and I'm probably going to start washing them more and more to just, get them to be that type of blue that I like.
How does the True Grit denim compare to an Okoyama Spirit release?
Okayama Spirit is a little bit slubbier. It's a little bit more textured, whereas I find that this has got a grittier tone. And Okayama Spirit is here. So you can see that you get this very nice kind of slub falling. So these fades here kind of stand out, right? And you do get a grittier tone, but there's a lot more vertical, spots dropping from an Okayama Spirit. And whereas on this, it's very spotty in terms of, I would say it's grittier, the way that the fade patterns look on this gene. So you don't get a lot of that streakiness, at least, pronounced streakiness like you do with the Okayama Spirit. And that's because it's not as textured vertically, but it is quite textured all around. So you can see you still get that streakiness for sure. It's not as 3D. It kind of looks, I called it grittier, so anyways, I call it a grittier looking fade.
Any anime collabs coming up soon?
Not anime, but we do have Toxic Avenger coming out next week, and I announced it on the live stream last week that we are working on our Batman collaboration. So Batman is in the works, and that is planned for a holiday 2020 collection. Brandon and I actually had a call with the Batman team the other day just to kind of go over some of our ideas, and we're submitting. We're working really quickly on this one. Actually, we're working on developing the fabric right now and developing all of the character concepts for all of the products. So in probably I'd say 3 months, we'll have some fabric samples that I'll be able to show you guys.
Would you do pre-orders for the MIJ7 in jackets?
I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. The problem is, I don't know if, I wonder. For me, I think it'll be a little cost prohibitive. It'll be a very expensive jacket again. So I'm just not sure if that's a price point that we want to attack. And there's also minimums involved with that. I mean, I guess I could gauge it by, if I do a pre-order and there's enough to do the minimum for that production, then I'll go ahead with production. If it doesn't, then we could cancel it or something. Anyway, I'll think about it, but I'm not so sure.
How are your twill chinos doing?
Very well. So we have our slim chino, which has been in the collection for many years. Those sell very well, which is why we always have them. We actually introduced a denim one for fall winter 20. There's actually 2 new ones. This really, really smooth denim. It's not really denim actually. It's a chino dyed with indigo. So the difference between chino and denim is, I guess, debatable, but it's a tighter twill. It's still a directional twill like denim would be. So this looks like a denim fabric, but it is maybe categorized in the chino world. Yeah. Next question.
Could we see a Weird Guy in Sashiko fabric?
Weird Guy Sashiko. The Weird Guy Sashiko. We have the Sakiori is maybe what he's asking for. Maybe. Probably. Where is it? I think is it in the photo room? I'll be right back.
Let you guys check out some of the fades while you wait.
Did we get a date on this yet? I keep asking. Reese's gonna check on the release date of this, but we can take a close look at this fabric. So we can lay it out here on the table. So I'm looking forward to releasing this one because this is one of the weirder fabrics that we're gonna be releasing. And I really, it's been a while since we've done like really very unconventional stuff. And we call it the Sakiori denim, but it's not actually denim. It's actually fabric made from denim. And as you can see here, each one of these pieces is actually just a strip of denim that's been woven together and binded in place with these weaving marks here. And over time, these are all going to twist and turn around and fray and fade. So you're going to get it's going to look really crusty over time because you're going to just get this crazy frayed out fabric, and it's gonna be super weird, that's for sure. So this is for, who is this for? This is for fabric nerds. If you are just a fabric nerd who needs to have, you can see here, like you're going to have fabric that will come out, and that's just part of the action because this is such a weird, unconventional, strange fabric. And yeah, who is this for? This is for the fabric nerd, the guy or girl who wants to have something that is so out there, so very special that nobody's seen anything like this before. And we have another really crazy fabric next season called the tatami denim, which again isn't actually denim, but is indigo cotton tatami mat fabric. So tatami mats are traditional Japanese floor mats, and they're usually made with like a straw-like material. But this, you can see you can actually see where all the weaving lines are, and over time these will break away and they'll fade and they'll fray. It's gonna look really cool. And again, weird fabrics. Sakiori fabrics back in the olden days, just like Boro cloth. Peasants in Japan, it wasn't like they could go out and buy new fabric all the time. I mean, times are tough and people were poor, so they had to make their own fabric. So they would recycle fabrics and weave them together and make new fabric. And this is Boro cloth, and this is kind of the same idea. So it comes from that world. So Sakiori fabrics were fabrics made from recycled fabrics. And you can see even here that you can see all the weaving lines on the Boro cloth here, and it's similar to what we're doing here. So next question.
Will there be a True Grit jacket?
No, there will not be a True Grit jacket. There should have been, but I think we missed that opportunity.
Nightwing indigo black denim?
Maybe.
Joker
Maybe.
denim?
Yeah. That I can say for sure. I mean, it would be like, that's an obvious one.
Bane?
I'm not gonna let all the surprises out, but.
This is off topic, but is Unbranded releasing a new fabric?
Yes. When are we gonna release that, Garrett?
Soon.
Soon. Okay, so the answer is soon. We did just take some photos of the jean. Maybe we've been kind of holding it in our back pocket for a while. Soon, in the next 2 weeks, we will have a flash release of a new 16-ounce denim. So watch out for that.
Do you have any faded examples of the gray selvage?
Of the gray selvage? I don't. This is the charcoal selvage. No, this what is this? This is not the gray selvage. Charcoal selvage, yeah. I don't have the gray. Back in the day, we used to do a fabric called the charcoal selvage, which is this one right here. It was a little bit more black in tone, but if you're interested to see how a gray 100% cotton denim would fade, I would say that the gray selvage, because it started at a lighter tone, it would be, a couple shades lighter than something like this, but you can expect this type of fade from the gray selvage.
How do you test how your jeans will fade?
For the most, it's two things. One is that we kind of, in our heads, can already imagine how things are gonna fade because of lots of prior experience and seeing all of our different fabrics, the way that they do fade. And another thing is that sometimes we're working with the same warp dye or the same warp construction as previous denims. So we already know how our our denim fabrics are built. So if we're changing things like the weft color or even if we're changing the warp, it might be a slub warp that we're working with already, and then we change the weft color, or we know. So we kind of already have an idea how things will fade based off of previous experience.
Any update on the banner jackets?
The update is I'm waiting for my MIJ version of that banner jacket to be made into a sample. And as soon as that is ready, we will put these online and we will do a pre-order for them. They're going to be. I have the price, and it's not inexpensive. Okay, that's good. Stay with me, guys. I'm gonna keep it in the mid 400s. So it's gonna be in the 400 range for this jacket. So it is a pricey one, but it will be very limited, and I'm not gonna make them again. I'm gonna make them one time, that's it. So if you want this jacket, you're gonna have one shot. Now I feel like Eminem. You got one shot.
Mom spaghetti.
Yeah, Mom Spaghetti. He was on the Oscars the other night. That was a little it wasn't uncalled for, unexpected. Good old Eminem.
Okay, you guys should do an unsanforized elephant fabric sometime soon. Maybe make it similar to the old vintage denims of the past. Call it like the vintage elephant or something.
Yeah, I mean, an unsanforized elephant probably will happen at some point. I know everybody likes unsanforized, and we do sell a lot of unsanforized, don't get me wrong, but then there's always the complications with unsanforized. So we've actually developed now in Canada a one-wash treatment. So I think what we may do down the line is incorporate more one wash. So we'll take an unsanforized fabric, do the one wash, get that shrink out of it. It'll still feel raw and crispy, but this way you know what you're buying when you buy it.
What fits will the Sakiori come in?
Super weird and easy, and a kimono shirt.
The Elephant 7 El Diablo Black X Black, was it unsanforized?
Sanforized.
Will there be a gold selvage jacket?
No. Oh wait, did we make the real gold jacket? We did, right?
No, we didn't.
We did not. My brain is in a lot of seasons right now. Like, oh man, we're launching Spring Summer 20. We're working on Fall Winter 20 with our wholesale partners, doing Batman collection, and developing Spring Summer 21. So, yeah, there's a lot in my mind. Sorry if I don't remember everything.
I have the original Vulgar jeans and I love them. I was wondering why in some versions of that jean my coin pocket is bigger than the other ones I've seen online.
Oh, well, the coin pocket, it depends on the fit also. So depending on the fit, the coin pocket construction is actually different. And then, of course, sizing. Like, I mean, a bigger size would have a bigger coin pocket than a smaller size.
Do you have a faded pair of tatami?
No, not yet. I plan on, and actually Garrett did a really awesome job doing an in-house fade job the other day. So I have a feeling that we'll do that on all of the fall winter 20 items. We might be able to start doing some on some spring summer items once it just kind of dies down a little bit and we've got some breathing room here.
I hope we get a Ninja Turtles jeans.
So do I. So do I, by the way.
Some guy wrote in Korean, but I'm sorry, I can't read that.
Annyeonghaseyo.
Will there be a Street Fighter Round 4?
There will not. The Street Fighter collection, as of right now, is over. So there won't be any new ones. There's none in the works, but that, who knows? Maybe one day we'll go back and try that out. I think it would be fun to do more Street Fighter again one day.
You guys should do the Kite Man for Batman.
The Tight Man?
It says the Kite Man.
Kite Man. I don't know what that is.
Okay. Any fits with higher rises coming?
We have the easy guy. We have the groovy guy. I want to move groovy guy into the phasing out category, and I want to rework it and give it a slightly less aggressive opening at the bottom and make it more of a Once Upon a Time in Hollywood boot cut. So that will have a higher rise. Easy Guy has a higher rise. Stacked Guy also has a higher rise. And of all those jeans, I mean, Easy Guy sells very well. Is there a type of leg that you're interested in with a higher rise?
New short sleeve button ups for spring summer.
Oh, tons. There's so many of them. Next week, I want to go through the entire spring collection with you guys. So watch out for a midweek YouTube live or something. We'll work it out, and we'll go through the entire collection together, and you'll see it there.
Any word on making the jackets longer and a bit slimmer?
Not slimmer, but a little bit longer will happen next season.
Or a lightweight flannel?
Over a lightweight flannel?
This is someone else. He just says, or lightweight flannel, question mark.
Lightweight flannel. I mean, we have some lightweight flannels coming out in the fall. We tend to do more flannels in the fall than we do for the spring. So there will be more lightweight flannels for sure.
Can you put Canadian prices on Tata and Yoko, if possible?
We are working towards that. I think this year it will happen. It's actually not as simple as it seems. And I can go a little bit in depth here because most websites where you see multi-currency, it's because the way they're doing it is based off of a currency conversion. So they may have a base price of a product, and then on the fly, there's this currency conversion on the website that shows you, this is how much it costs in Great British Pounds, or this is how much it costs in euros, or et cetera. But when you check out, you're still checking out in that base currency. So the difficulty with us is that we have prices in Canadian MSRP, and we have prices in USD MSRP. And they're mostly about the same when you do the conversion, currency conversion, but they're not exactly the same. So I can't use one of those online currency converter things because it's not going to show exactly the price that I need it to display. And in order for it to show exactly the price that I need it to display, I actually need to create a second website where Canadian IP addresses will get directed to so that they can check out in Canadian dollars with Canadian MSRP. The problem with creating a second website is syncing the inventory over from one website to another website so that if I sell something on one website, it doesn't, I'm losing my words here, but basically I need to keep both websites operating off the same inventory at the same time, and running two websites simultaneously. There are a lot of complications with that we are working towards this year. So I suspect by the end of the year we'll have that all figured out. There's no IT team here, by the way. It's just us. So the same guy who's just designing your jeans is also trying to figure this out. So we're a small company, and we try our best.
Joker stretch purple weft will happen? Question mark.
Joker will happen. That's all I can say for now. Wait for me and have faith in me, because I'm going to deliver exactly what you're going to want. It's coming. And when I get those fabric samples in, I'm going to show you. I want to show you guys from start to finish exactly what we have going on. But I can't let you guys know anything until, I have to go. There's certain, when you're doing these projects, there's certain approvals and things that you need to have. So I can't confirm or deny specific details because they're not confirmed.
Will the Batman Who Laughs be involved in the Batman collection?
No, but we will. The plan is to do Batman and Batman characters based off of different story arcs. So you're on the right track. Yes, next question.
Where's our 40 ounce at?
I think in like April, May, once production, April, May is kind of our production is pretty much a capacity always. Except around April or May, we have a little bit of time to do, make samples and project work and things like that. So it'll probably start around there when we're gonna figure out the science of putting that jean together. I think the rolls. I don't know if the rolls have arrived yet. I have to ask Brandon, and he just left. So they were either on their way or they've already arrived. I just haven't been upstairs to the warehouse to see if it has arrived yet. But I think they have arrived. Risa, you're not sure?
I think Brandon said they
Yeah, I think it's arrived. It's just we
Or at
haven't.
least one.
Yeah. So the sample rolls are here. I just don't think we haven't had a chance to like fire up. We have a new machine that we bought specifically to sew this monster. So it's coming. It's coming. Next question.
Is Nintendo collab game over?
It's not game over. It's just not on the roadmap as of right now. I would say that for the next couple of seasons, we've got a lot of projects lined up. But I wouldn't say game over, because game over means you're done, and we have many years ahead of us. And I do want to pursue that someday.
What's the heaviest weight in a taper cut you have?
Presently, the 32-ounce denim in the Weird Guy.
What about a Red Hood jeans?
Maybe.
What about silk short sleeves?
Silk short sleeves. One day. There's just nothing in the collection right now. Like a silk blend short sleeve shirt would probably be nice for next spring.
Happy Valentine's NNF.
Thank you very much. Risa and I are wearing matching hoodies today. If Risa wants to come out.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. This, by the way, was planned. And this is our
Newest edition.
newest edition. So this is one of the new colors coming out next season. We've got this, and we've got another Valentine-y color, which is the baby pink. So we've got like the vintage red and that vintage pink, and these two are coming next fall. They come in the pullover hoodie, the zip hoodie, and the crew neck. So the other colors, like the yellow, the green, the black, gray, charcoal, those are all available now. There's also a navy. Those are available now. You can get them in all of the different fits that we offer. But red and pink are the new ones next season.
Also, we are making extra small and extra small for like women sizing. So these are unisex now. Just the pullover hoodie, but I'm wearing extra small.
Yeah, fits you
So,
perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are doing, unisex stuff is,
Yeah.
especially in this, like jean jackets and hoodies and, that type of thing.
There's no reason not to do it.
Yeah.
And you guys can match with your girlfriends or wives.
Or boyfriends, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whoever you're enjoying Valentine's Day with, you can match them with your Naked and Famous Denim couples outfits.
The Lord of Nep always gets attention from my coworkers. Love that you guys push the boundaries.
Absolutely. Oh man. So Brandon the other day, he messaged me and he was like, you know what'd be cool? If we combine the Lord of Nep and the King of Slub. And I was like, yes, that would be really cool. So
What would you call it?
I don't know what we're gonna call it yet.
All
but
dressed?
I have no idea. But it's just like, okay, take the slubbiest denim in the world and the neppiest denim in the world and mash them together. So, anyhow, worlds are colliding, and that's another I can't wait to see what the sample roll looks like. So, we're working on that. So pushing boundaries is our joy, and I can't believe I didn't think of that either. That's such an obvious thing to do, and he just one night Brandon texted me. I'm like, yes. So, anyways, sometimes that's how our ideas get to us. Just spur of the moment. A question.
Some guy said, "What about cargo?" I'm guessing cargo shorts.
I don't know about cargo shorts. Some people ask me for like carpenter jeans or like cargo jeans. I don't know about that. I don't want to make. We make an overall, but it's like a tapered leg overall. I don't know if I want to get into doing like heritage reproductions, really. Because as much as I appreciate that stuff, I still prefer modern fits. So, you know, we don't do those sweatshirts with those, you know, elastic bands that come up to here and things like that. So, yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that. But I mean, I appreciate those kind of things.
One guy says random info. In Korea, we call Naked and Famous as, I guess it's Nefi, N-E-F-E.
Nefi. Okay, that's cool. Is that in the Korean forums, I guess? Maybe that's how they refer to it?
Well, my Korean buddy, he says IKEA like Ikea.
Ikea. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't been to Korea in a while. I would like to visit sooner than later. I think it's pretty cold there right now. Anyway, maybe the wife and I will swing by Korea, visit Mode Man. I would say this year we will do it, and we'll for all of our Korean fans out there, and for those of you guys watching, we'd love to do an event there and meet with some of you guys.
Any Wabash for spring?
Yes. Though something has changed. We do have one coming. This is the sample, but the production is going to have navy thread. So we have a Wabash work shirt coming in a few weeks.
What's the best way to get rid of black denim smell?
Oh, that sulfury smell?
Probably washing.
Yeah, washing them basically. Yeah, black raw jeans sometimes have a particular smell. I mean, I think indigo jeans also have a particular smell. Especially, you know, you don't know because many of you probably have never opened a freshly packed box of rolls of denim. My wife doesn't believe me when I say it, and it smells like two things. You know, you open the thing and I think it smells like Japan. There's this Japan smell that comes off of it, and then it definitely smells like indigo denim.
Black and red would be great color combo for Batman Beyond.
Right, it would be.
Batman Beyond, lightly waxed, black, red, weft selvage.
Yeah, futuristic selvage.
Like the Akumas, but with Batman Beyond.
I don't know, because, like, I don't think it would be... If I were to fantasy book Batman Beyond, I don't think I would use a heavyweight denim. I would probably use a stretchy or lighter weight black denim. Just because I think Batman Beyond is more of an agile character and not as, like, beefcake as, you know, Akuma.
You have to make a
Beefcake.
Bane heavyweight selvage.
Yes, I do.
They're sulfur dyed. Oh, this is somebody else. Yeah, that's what causes the smell.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat would be dope.
Yeah. Well, it would be dope. Did you say would be dope or will be dope?
Would be a dope collab.
It will be a dope collab.
Hold on. The red hoodie looks great.
Thank you. If you haven't tried them yet, I would recommend. I mean, I wear these practically every day now. They're such a heavy weight. They're a nice heavy weight. You can wash them over and over. They don't lose color. They don't lose shape. I'm very satisfied with this hoodie. I'm glad that we make them because I love hoodies, and now I just made the hoodie that I always wanted, and now we have them. So I recommend them because I like them, but if you may also like them.
You got a pair of Tenyu Denim's collab jeans there.
Oh, I wish I did. I don't. I'm sorry.
Naked and Famous leather jacket.
No, I want to because, I mean, there's two leather jackets that I really want to personally own, and that would be like a brown kind of rough out. This is our new seersucker corduroy that's coming out in the fall, but I always wanted a brown rough out suede leather jacket and a red kind of rough out suede leather denim jacket thing, and I think if the thing is, for as many denim jackets as we sell, they're not our like main business. You know, it's nice to have them and everything. Obviously, we sell jeans and shirts the best, which is why we have so many of them. But I think if we were to make a leather jacket, the price would be higher than, say, an equivalent denim jacket made by, or leather jacket made by a leather jacket maker. So I would rather let the leather jacket maker make the jacket and make it really well, because I'm not going to make it better than him or them, and let them handle that.
Unisex coveralls would be dope. Saw some women's fit
Yeah.
at Maple Street Denim.
It was, I think it was an oversight that we didn't do men's sizes in that. I think we will eventually do it. We did a coverall once, but it's been a long time. I think we should do it again. The women's ones are selling fast. I'm seeing a lot of Instagram posts of ladies wearing them. So I think we should do a guys one. I think there's enough demand for it.
Still trying to convince you to do a Berserk collab. That would be awesome to see that.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing another anime collab one day, and it will happen. We're just gonna have to be patient with that one.
What about shorts?
We got scissors, so we can turn any of your jeans into shorts. Just select the inseam you want. I mean, we do free alterations. We do complimentary hemming. I mean, if you want to hem your jeans into shorts, just take them up 30 inches or so. Maybe not 30 inches, but whatever. I don't judge. If you want to take them up 30 inches, we'll handle that for you.
Carpenter pants would be amazing for work. I am a carpenter.
Right. And I know that there are guys out there who work in our jeans, guys, girls, everybody, sorry. Yeah, but I don't want to get into like making specific workwear, because I feel like the same person who wears our jeans to work also likes to wear those jeans just out casually, and maybe doesn't want to have that hammer loop or those extra pockets there, because it looks too much like their work uniform, and not as casual as, say, a regular pair of jeans. Next question, yeah.
Have you heard back from Bethesda?
Bethesda? No, nothing back from them. I want to do that. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really pursued it hard enough. I think that's because we do kind of have a roadmap of partnerships for the next couple of seasons that we're working on. So right now our plate is really full, so I don't want to pursue something that I won't be able to pursue sooner than later.
Favorite denim jacket of all time?
Oh, geez. Huh. Well, I can't. I don't know. I don't know. It's too many. There's too many. I actually have a bunch of denim jackets at home. And the reason I wanted to show you the Toxic Avenger denim jacket today, but like a bonehead, I left the sample at home because it's my jacket. And so I have the correct fabric and the correct embroidery, but not on the. Anyways, this is the embroidery that will be on this denim. Yeah, so I do like this, and I've been wearing this one quite a bit. I just love that embroidery. I've been traumatized. And when you see the trailer that we put out, I think you're going to be very excited for this collaboration. And if you haven't seen the movie, the trailer will probably, you'll get the point. You're going to understand what the Toxic Avenger and what Troma is all about. For you Troma fans out there, we did just get a little goodie box here of stuff that we'll be including with the first, however many orders that we can. So we've got these I Love Tromaville High School bumper stickers. These are fun. And we've got a couple, not that many. So it's going to be the first few orders. So if you are interested in this collaboration, we've got these autographed Toxic Avenger posters from Lloyd Kaufman, the owner, the owner of Troma, and the creator of the Toxic Avenger. So this is the Toxic Avenger 4 poster. You can see it here. Citizen Toxie. So that is going to be included with the first few orders that we have. So we've got a couple of these, all autographed. I really like that. It's very kind of them to support us with this. And if you haven't watched the films, do yourself a favor, watch them, enjoy them. But I have to warn you, the Toxic Avenger contains scenes of graphic violence. But it is also very funny. So take that to the bank. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, absolutely. Of all the movies, I watch a lot of movies. We've probably talked about this before. I think between this and Terminator 2, I think those are the two films I've watched the most in my life. Like, I could watch this back to back to back any day of the week. So to do this project, it's like a little love for me. And I'm happy to be releasing this in a couple of days. If you saw our Instagram story yesterday, we showed you a little sneak peek of the photo shoot that we're doing. We're going to release some of those photos tonight on the Naked and Famous Denim website. You're going to see some product photos. We're going to release the trailer. It should excite you for this project. And I know I've covered this a few times before, but for those tuning in for the first time, we can go over a couple of these details of the collaboration. So the fabric itself is a triple alternating twill denim. It's a left-hand twill, right-hand twill, broken twill denim. And it's hard to see on the outside, but you can certainly see it on the inside. Get some of that loose thread out of here. Let's pull up the leg. So you can see the twill direction changes. Right hand twill, left hand twill, broken twill. So you can see it zigzags this way, then it goes that way, and then it's random. So left hand twill, right hand twill, broken twill, triple alternating twill, big slub yarn. So you can see, you can see how crazily woven it is on the outside. And then you combine that with a very textured denim on the outside. So you get a lot going on in this fabric. It's got a green tint to it, of course. That's to represent, Toxie's green mutated body. And the denim itself, we call it super deformed because he is a hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength. So we call this a hideously deformed jean of super denim size and strength. Made with organic cotton because Toxie is a crusader for the environment. On the inside of the jean, you're going to find printed pocket bags like you do on many of our collaborations here. You have a scene of Toxie from the Marvel comic books where he's confronting some guys at the Tromaville gym where he was brutally bullied by people. And that's where he had a hideous accident, or a terrible accident, where he fell into a vat of nuclear waste, transforming him into the Toxic Avenger. And then on the jean, just like on the jean jacket, you've got the I've been traumatized little advertisement here. This was for joining the Toxic Avenger Trauma fan club. So you have that. That was also from the comic books. And last but not least, we have the Toxic Avenger leather patch, which again is pulled from the Marvel comic book series of Toxic Avenger comics. So, we actually pulled a lot of references from the film, the comic books, and the cartoon series. So there was another cartoon series called The Toxic Crusaders, which I think it came out in 1990. Very funny series, by the way. It didn't hit critical mass appeal, but they did have an excellent toy line. If you're a toy collector, you're probably very familiar with the Toxic Avenger toys. They were made by Playmates, the same people who did the Ninja Turtle series. So if you like those and some of the weird mutants that they did with that, they also had a great mutant collection for the Toxic Crusaders. And when you take a look at the Toxic Avenger Naked and Famous Denim logo, you can see here that we pulled the classic Toxic Avenger logo, and that's the film logo. And for Naked and Famous Denim, we actually took inspiration from the Toxic Crusaders cartoon show to create the Naked and Famous portion. So we took the orange. You can see that little nuclear waste, part in the O, and that's from the Toxic Crusaders there, and then the yellow kind of slime behind it. So pulling from many iterations of Toxie, we put this entire collection together. We've got the hollow foil pocket flasher, so that'll appear on the back of all of the jeans, and we'll have a little one on the jean jackets as well. It's the cover of Toxic Avenger Part 2. So you've got Toxie here, you've got Sarah, his wife. She's firing off a machine gun because she's a badass. And you can see they're going all the way from New Jersey to Tokyo. He is, in fact, the first superhero from New Jersey. And there's a lot of details. Why are the pocket bags pink? Well, that's because Toxie wears a pink tutu, and that's part of the bullying that he encountered when he was just Melvin before he had that hideous or terrible accident. So a lot of cool details here, and on the back of the jeans and on the front of the jacket, you'll have that Toxie embroidery embroidered right into the fabric, and on the back of the jacket, you'll have the chenille embroidery on the back with Toxie's face and the "I've been traumatized" all the way around. So if you're a fan of Trauma, this is the collector jacket to get, that's for sure. Or if you're going to be a new fan, then this is what you're going to want. So these are going to be quite limited. I don't think we made very many of these. So if you want one, you got to get one, because there's only going to be one production of that. And you can see just how nice and plush that embroidery is.
Okay, so we got 15 minutes left and a decent amount of questions.
Okay.
Any new Japan Heritage planned?
Yeah, Japan Heritage all black. I have it back here. Bring it out of the back. So this is coming out in 2 weeks. So unsamphorized, all black version of our Japan Heritage. So you've got that slubby, gritty denim, sort of a little dusty, came out of the sample room, and that pebble leather patch.
Okay, favorite denim jacket of all time?
Oh, I don't know. Toxic Avenger jacket. I love the embroidery. And I mean, for being a lifelong Trauma and Toxic Avenger nerd, I do take pride in wearing it. I have yet to encounter a fellow nerd to stop me and ask me where I got that jacket, but I'm sure when I do, that person will, I'm sure we're going to click very well. So I'm waiting for you, Trauma friend.
Is that Wabash a chore coat or a heavy shirt?
It's a work shirt.
Okay. Y'all got an internship program?
We do and we don't. We haven't in a while. We used to have interns here, but I think we had an odd run of interns for a while. Some of them stopped showing up, and some of them were more work than they... Because I have to say that with interns sometimes, due to their lack of experience, you actually spend a lot of time managing them, and even if you give them small tasks, you end up having to redo a lot of the tasks that they've done. So I've been kind of adverse to bringing in interns, though I might change my mind. I do have somebody in line this summer who's going to be coming in, and I know this person quite well, so I'm pretty confident in them. But if you're a smart person who's got a strong will to work, then yeah, we'd open it up again. To be fair, many of the employees that we've actually had here at Naked and Famous have come from our internship program. But I think maybe I let a couple of bad apples spoil the bunch. Maybe we should relook at that.
I've asked before, but it's been a few months. Any talk of opening a retail store in Toronto?
No plans at the moment. Toronto's hometown for me, so you know I would like to one day. But for the time, we have a lot of very strong retail partners in Toronto, and I mean, I think out of any city in the world, Toronto is probably the best place outside of Tate and Yoko and Naked and Famous Denim in New York. You have the most variety. You have a lot of shops that you could shop at. Toronto, I think, is pretty well covered So I don't think we're going to be looking to open a store there anytime soon.
Would it be weird to go oversized for jackets?
No, I don't think so. I think it's better to go a little bit bigger or even a lot bigger than it is smaller. You know, I find, because I've done this before, and I used to wear denim jackets really tight, and you can't layer them up so nicely. Whoa, this chair is going to break. Anyways. Yeah, get them a little bit bigger, wear a hoodie underneath, be able to layer them if you need. So, yes, bigger is better in this case.
Since you're doing Batman, do you think we could see other DC heroes like Superman down the line?
Perhaps, yeah. I think that could be something that could happen down the line.
Okay. Favorite character to play on Mortal Kombat?
Scorpion. I've always been a Scorpion guy, although in Mortal Kombat 3, I was, or at least, Smoke. I played Scorpion and Smoke. I like the ninjas a lot. I pretty much always go for Scorpion in any Mortal Kombat game I play. Sometimes Sub-Zero, but almost always Scorpion. The weird thing for me in fighting games is, aside from original Street Fighter 2, I would pick a character and that would pretty much be, I would never, I played so many hours of Street Fighter 4 and 5. I just got Champion Edition Street Fighter 5 today. In Street Fighter 5, I've literally played with R. Mika since day one, and I don't think I've ever tried another character. Once I play a character, that's it. So it's a weird thing. I don't know why I do that.
Where can I get older MIJs?
eBay, Grailed, forums. That's pretty much it.
Do you have some Street Fighter and Dragon Ball Z jeans in your personal collections? If yes, which ones do you have?
I have the Ryu Street Fighter jeans and I have the Blanka Street Fighters. The Dragon Ball, I didn't take any of those. Although I should, did I not take any of them? If I did, I didn't wear them. I don't know why I didn't take any. I think because we didn't have a lot of samples, so I didn't want to take the samples. And then when production came, I was worried about not having enough. So I didn't want to take anything. And now I've just been wearing the True Grits. I didn't even take all the new fall winter 20 stuff came out for us. I didn't take anything from there either, other than a hoodie. I have a lot of jeans. So I've been scaling back a little bit. I know a lot of you guys out there have a lot of jeans, but I have a lot of jeans. Some of you guys, I know at least a few customers that I run into, you have a ridiculous amount of jeans. I don't know, I'm in the couple hundreds right now, so I'm trying not to keep adding to my pile that I'm not wearing. I like to wear my jeans, at least wear them a few times. Next question.
I like those Sashiko fabric jeans. How much will they cost?
$410 or $420. Yeah, they're on. Are they not even on the website? I think they're not on the website yet. But the kimono shirt is on the website. It's the same price.
Any details on the Elephant 9?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Elephant 9 Wild Blue. So I really like this tone of denim because it's not something that we haven't done in the Elephant series before. So on its own, it looks pretty dark, but let me compare it to the new Okai of the Spirit, for example. It's the Okai of the Spirit 4. And you can see that, it is actually kind of a mid-blue. We call it like a Western blue. We called it the Wild Blue elephant. So it's got this great mid-blue tone to it, still dark, and it's got incredible fading potential. This is based off the Elephant 5 construction, which Garrett is actually wearing today. Maybe we could switch camera around here. So Garrett's got on the original Elephant 5. Maybe if you want to compare the new ones to yours. So you can see just how nicely these can fade. I mean, if you want to dump stuff on them, I don't know what Garrett threw on his pants, but is that oil? Is that from work?
It's glue and ISO.
Okay, so that's what that is for all those who are inquiring or wondering. But if we take a comparison shot next to the wild blue, you can see that you're going to get a nice, at least the fading potential is going to be quite nice. And you'll see that you'll start from a tone that is much lighter than what the Elephant 5 started at. So I would say that they would fade to this tone even faster than the ones that he's wearing right now. Whoa, there's so many questions.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to switch it around. I don't know where you left off, but that's Garrett, everybody, our
Hey guys.
trusty cameraman. I don't know who broke this chair. I'm really upset that somebody broke that.
Probably happened today during the pizza time.
Maybe.
Okay, speed question
Yeah.
round. If you do a mask collab, it could be Frankenstein like denim.
Mask collab?
I think it means the mask.
The mask.
You know the mask.
Yeah. Would I use that? I don't think I would use that for the mask. Something transformative would be more. I mean, we did the thermochromic denim back in the day. Maybe something like that would be cool if we were to ever do the mask, like a color changing green denim. I don't know. Something. It has to change like instantly or with your mood somehow.
Stardust Crusaders JoJo. I think that's a cool idea too. I love JoJo.
Right, a lot of people like JoJo, and man, maybe that's gonna happen one day. I just gotta have to figure that out because that is out of almost anything anime related, that is the number one request.
Yeah, he's badass. I love these more. Okay. JoJo Club would be fire. Perfect jacket. I run a screen printing shop and had to explain how to put shirts in stacks. Okay. Gorillas, Naked and Famous collab.
Yeah, a musical collab. Yeah, that I don't mind. I think it could be fun because especially the Gorillas, there's a lot of it's very character based. But I think the natural collaboration, which is very interesting because I got a random email the other day. We were having dinner one night in Vegas and we had met some new people and
3 minutes.
Oh, we got 3 minutes left on the Instagram, but we will probably run a little bit longer on the YouTube. So if you're watching on Instagram, you're going to get cut off at some point, and if whatever you miss, you're going to have to catch it on the YouTube upload. So we were having dinner the other night in Vegas, and interestingly enough, we had met some new people, and oftentimes when we meet new people, and they ask us what you do, we say that we're Naked and Famous Denim, and somebody will always say, "Hey, did you know that there's a band called The Naked and Famous?" And we're like, yes, and we are Naked and Famous Denim, so we are very different, clearly. So a few days after that evening, I get an email from the manager of the band, and they're like, hey, we have a new album coming out. Do you guys maybe want to do something? And, and I'm like, maybe. So I'm actually in talks with them right now. Maybe something is going to happen, maybe nothing's going to happen, but I think it would be a natural thing if the Naked and Famous and Naked and Famous Denim did something together, because it's even if none of you get it, it's just one of these annoying questions. It's not annoying. I mean, it's a natural question that we get all the time, and I'm sure they get all the time. They're probably like, there's a brand of jeans called Naked and Famous Denim, and they're like, yeah, we know. So anyways, let's put that all to rest, because we'll let everybody know that we know, because we've done a thing together.
NYC flagship store exclusive updates.
I know the artist is working on the art right now. So once I have the artwork for the leather patch, it'll all be pretty smooth sailing from there. So I would say by the fall, we will have a New York City exclusive.
Black Panther themed denim, Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Yeah, Wakanda forever.
Will you ever make women's selvage jeans with a button fly?
Risa? We did it with the real gold. So you can have not only are they button fly, they're real gold buttons. Plated.
Okay.
And for those of you who got those jeans, by the way, I hope you enjoy them. I've been seeing a lot of posts on Instagram of people getting them, and they're just like, whoa, like they're even the photos like I think we actually did a really, really good job with those photos. But like seeing them in person, you're like, okay, like these are really gold. This is it. So it's a lot of fun. That gold salvage edge is, I think it's really great.
Pitch idea: pink elephants, indigo x pink weft heavyweight.
Yeah, like a sakura elephant. Maybe one day. Look, there's many years ahead of us, and we've got all kinds of. Okay. Instagram, you're gonna get cut off in 2 seconds. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Watch us on YouTube. Okay, YouTube is yeah. So there's many years to go, of course, unless tragedy strikes us. So of course there will be many, many, many iterations of the Elephant series. You know what I think is funny? You know, we're up to Elephant 9, and with phones, it's always like, what happens when they hit, you know, the iPhone X and the Samsung did the Galaxy S10.
Skip 9.
Did they skip 9?
Well, Microsoft and
Like
everyone skips 9.
Everyone skips some kind of number. Like there wasn't a OnePlus 4. They went from OnePlus 3T to the OnePlus 5.
It's because in Chinese.
Yeah, I know. But there's a new Samsung Galaxy S20. I'm like, what happened to 11 through 19? Like, it's kind of funny. So I think I've talked about, even, I don't know, they're going to look, you know, one day, thousands of years from now, they're going to dig up all of our fossils, and they're going to say, okay, so we found all these Samsung phones, and what happened to this entire generation, like 10 phones we can't find. But I'm sure they'll have records of it somehow. Actually, that's a very aside thing. What will happen? I know that there's a lot of like these internet, you know, preserve the internet type of groups out there, but a lot of our information nowadays is just online. You know, how are we going to find? I'm just thinking how I'm going to be long dead, but like thousands of years from now or hundreds of years from now, I wonder how they're going to look up that information about us. Will that information still be live online, and they can just do a whatever the new company that runs all of the internet searches is by that time? Super Google. Thanks for making YouTube, or owning YouTube, by the way. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. I just don't know how the future is going to turn out, which I think none of us know. So it's just fun to wonder. Very odd rant. Sorry about that.
Could you show me the True Grit? Oh wait, we already did that, right?
Well, we showed you my True Grit. We should show you the new. Well, we should show you a new pair. So new versus worn. So you can see, like mine are much bluer at this point. So they, on their own, they're still a very dark jean, but you can see just how much blue, much more blue they are now from the super dark indigo that they started with. And you can see that the warm tone denim, you can still see it pop through the blue, but because the blue is very bright, it kind of tones it down a little bit. You can see it a lot more, in the darker spaces. One thing about my jeans that I really like is how the hair-on hide patch has evolved. So, of course, this is a real hair-on hide, and it will wear off over time, and you can see how mine has evolved. And you can still see where the embossing is, so I think that's pretty neat. I did not hem mine, I just kind of raw hemmed them. I just cut them and rolled them up, but you can see they've been fraying kind of nicely here as well. So for those of you people who don't care, just want to hem them and go nuts. I haven't done anything special here. And people always ask me, like, are the jeans going to unravel? I'm like, I don't think so. I mean, I throw them in the wash like this. I wear them every day. It's not like they're getting any shorter. Maybe every now and then you might have to cut some of these, extra things off. But sometimes I just roll them up and then you never have to worry about it. So that's the True Grit. I'm very happy with them. They're very comfortable over time. I basically live in these. From when I started wearing them back in June until now, probably been on my body about 90% of the time. All right. More questions?
I can't see the questions because
Oh.
the video is over.
Oh, video's over. Okay, well
For
then
Instagram.
Instagram Live is done. So I guess I will leave it at that then. Thanks so much for watching. I will end the video the same way I started the video. Please like and subscribe and all that stuff. It really helps us out. I just want to get our subscriber count to 10,000 so I can get to that YouTube studio. We're not there yet. We're about halfway there. That's it. I don't monetize these videos. We don't make any money. We don't put any ads in front of these things either. So we're not trying to get YouTube rich or any of that stuff. So we're just here to make videos for you guys. And if there's any kind of content or things that you want me to cover more in the future videos, let me know. We're gonna do a spring summer overview video next week. And then next Friday, we release the Toxic Avenger Gene. It's my last day here in the office in Montreal. I'm back to Japan. And so we'll be doing live streams from the street. I'm gonna try and figure out a double camera situation again once we're there. Maybe Garrett will do a couple of live streams here as well, just to keep you guys informed of what's going on in the Montreal office. And I guess I'll speak to you soon. Garrett, why don't you send them off here?
See you guys next time.
All right. Later, guys.